action, action. Lights, camera, action. Let's go. Lights, camera, action, action. Pop up a little, pop up a little. Hey, yo, bros, get up. Look around. Everybody see what's going down. Ladies in the back, if you know you're hot, it's all on you.
What's going on, guys? Scratching VA here, coming to you live from Dinwiddie, Virginia. Don't know if you guys have caught a glimpse. If you've watched a couple videos before, I'm sure you might have caught a glimpse of me, or my kids, or my dogs, or my cat. Anyway, this is what you're dealing with. So, yep, it's Brian. You can tell by the girly sounding voice. Been like that all my life. Don't know why. Still get called ma'am at drive-thrus. But whatever. It's all good. So, I was going to wind up with this being a really lengthy video. Letting you guys know a bit about me, and my history, and my family, and how I make a living, and whatnot. And some other things. Just to give you a feel for the type of person you're dealing with. But I won't get into all that right now. I'll make another video later or right after this one, so you can decide what you want to watch and what you don't want to watch. It's weird staring at the phone, so if you feel like I'm not making eye contact with you, I apologize. It's up there. What I am looking for is people to join my group on Facebook. I have a weekly auction on Facebook. It's a group, like any other group on Facebook. You join. I post things for sale. I'm supposed to post things on Thursday and Friday, and it runs until the following Wednesday. But life doesn't allow things to run smoothly most of the time. I have a 9-year-old daughter. Some of you have seen her, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I need to put her on video. But she's got tutoring after school Tuesdays and Thursdays. Dance class Tuesdays and Thursdays. Good News Club after school on Mondays. And then, of course, school all week. We also have a 2-year-old here, my niece, my sister's child, that lives with us, who came to us somewhat unexpectedly back in November. And I've mentioned that a few times, I think. You know, she's an angel. Well, I say that. She can be a devil. For example, the other morning I woke up to my fiance yelling and screaming, my daughter running around, and my 2-year-old niece is standing in the hall laughing her head off, jumping up and down in water because she had taken a full roll of toilet paper and literally shoved it down into the hole in the toilet and tried flushing it probably 4, 5, or 6 times. Enough that she flooded the entire bathroom and water out into the hallway, into the closet, into my daughter's closet. It was a mess. That's the kind of things that she likes to do. Anyway, so I have a group. Most of the time nowadays, because my fiance works 3 days a week, an hour away from here, 12-hour shifts. So she's gone from 5 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night 3 days a week, and it's always different days. Plus, she's taking classes to try to get into the RN program. So her time is maxed out. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I smoke. It's like my only extracurricular activity, so try not to judge me or hold it against me. I know I need to quit, and if some things work out the way I want them to, I will make a valiant effort. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't go out, I don't hang out with friends, have people over. So, really, it's my only thing. Of course, obviously, I do like the occasional lottery ticket. But like I've mentioned a bunch of times, most of what I scratch isn't coming out of my pocket. Sometimes, a couple little ones here or there, whatever. That one big one I got a while back, that was mine. I need a few more of those right now. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. I do want to keep content on the channel because I want to keep, the subs I've got and get more and grow and get bigger so that people want to see what I'm up to. So my group is, you just go on the group and it's like any other group, you'll see what I've posted. Sometimes it'll be 50 lots, sometimes it'll be 150 lots. I've had as many as 200 and something before. And you just comment your bid on each one based on what other people have already commented if there's bids on it. And then it ends at, right now it ends at 8:30 on Wednesday night. The other, I got too many thoughts in my head. So last year, what I wanted to do was kind of upgrade what I do and start another group and get people into it. So far, it's always been free and anybody could join as long as I knew they were local or willing to pay to have stuff shipped if a need be. It was fine. Not so many years ago, I was the only show around here. I was the only one doing it. I was doing really good. Had lots of people, people joining the group. Once it started growing, it grew quick. Then everybody started trying to copycat everything. Some could hack it, some didn't do it for more than a couple of weeks because they just realized it was way too much work. I'm not as big a buyer as some people can afford to be. I can buy a storage unit once in a while, or if somebody's moving, I can buy small lots of stuff. And I've done okay in the past, and I do a little bit of eBay. And once in a while, I'll get a hold of some alright stuff, maybe a little jewelry, maybe some antique stuff. Like I've got a couple pieces now, and I showed them in a video that are actually worth quite a little bit, so I need to figure out who I can approach with those that'll be honest with me and help me get the most out of them. But so my current group ends Wednesday night at 8:30. Has 3,670 something members in it right now, which is taking a long time. What I'm trying to do is create a new group and convince as many of those people as possible, plus as many new people as possible, to join it. Because what's happened is, the more people that do this, the more watered down it gets. And, due to some personal things, finances for me suck right now. Have for a while, and it's falling apart quick. So I need something that will put me back on my feet and get some things off my shoulders, because right now I am dead in the water. I don't expect anybody to magically snap their fingers and fix it for me, because I know that's not something I'll ever experience. But I know what I'm capable of. I know what I know, and I know I can be successful if I have the right tools in place to do it, because I've done it before. So the premise is to join my new group. It's $30 a year, paid once a year at the beginning of the year. So anytime during the year that somebody joins, it gets prorated. So like right now, it'd be $20 a year for the rest of the year to go from May through the end of December. And joining the group, what that's going to get the member is the best of the best, everything I get my hands on, whether it's a refrigerator, flat screens, furniture, video games, I mean, you name it. Because now the group I have, because so many other people do it, and things have just, some personal things have gone on in the past couple of years that have put me so far in a hole that I can't even see the light. So my quality and quantity of stuff is diminished severely. So I'm basically down to selling yard sale quality crap for a little bit of nothing. I used to do $1,000 to $1,500 a week. Every once in a while I would do more than that. which would be enough to pay myself, enough to pay the bills, put gas in the car, whatever, and reinvest some of that and do it again the following week. Now, I'm where I might have $40 or $50 a week to spend, and I might be able to turn that into $200, $250. But what I run into a lot now is when you're selling lower value, lower quality stuff, and people don't win much of it, they like to not bother coming to get it, or paying for it, which is really frustrating on weeks when I have major needs and I didn't do much to begin with, and then half of it doesn't get paid for. So, you know, that group, I've got a lot of people in there I like, that have been with me since the beginning, and they'll stay, because I'll still put some stuff in that group, and I'll do consignment stuff in that group, because there's more people in there, and, you know, a consigner would trust that more than, you know, a newer group with less people. But the new group, $30 a year, $20 right now for the rest of the year. And what I'm going to do is, like I said, you'll get everything. Tools, jewelry, clothes, appliances, whatever I get my hands on. Like I missed an excellent opportunity last week. Well, not last week, a few weeks ago. I could have made a fortune. If I'd have had about $1,000, I'd have had a 10 by 30 unit full of nothing but tools. Huge Craftsman toolbox full, brand new 80-gallon air compressor, a humongous, well, not humongous, but a really big heavy floor safe, a front load washer and dryer, tons and tons of tools in cases, $4,000 or $5,000 unit. There's also a generator in there, but I didn't have it. I don't have it like that to just, when I see something, I can go get it. So, the new group will allow that to happen. It'll also allow me an employee, at least part-time, because I can't be in two places at once. I need to be able to go move large amounts of stuff quickly and have the means to do it, but also be able to deal with the people and the actual sorting and taking pictures and researching and everything that goes on here, plus being able to meet the people when it's time to pay and pick up. You'll also, as a member, get discounts on special occasions or holidays. Like Mother's Day, all the women get 20% off. Father's Day, all the men get 20% off. They ain't even going to ask if you really got kids or not. Don't matter. Veterans Day, all veterans get 20% off. A couple other ones in there that I was going to do too. But also, for your membership fee, you get a weekly drawing. This is the best part. A weekly drawing for a $100 prize. Most weeks it'll be a $100 bill. But some weeks it might be a $100 gift card to a grocery store. Or iTunes or Amazon or something. Or some weeks it might be a brand new 32-inch flat screen. Or it might be a factory refurbished Xbox, which is still like $240. Tablets, Blu-rays, you know, it's always going to be worth at least $100, sometimes more. And on top of that, on Valentine's week, instead of a $100 prize, somebody's going to get dinner for two somewhere fairly expensive and 2 tickets to the movies. Thanksgiving week, I want to do 2 Thanksgiving dinners complete for 2 families. Whether that's sending them out to eat somewhere or just giving them a gift card to a grocery store for like $75, or going somewhere that makes Thanksgiving dinners and just deliver it to their house. 2 of those. The week of school, back to school, 2 people get their entire school list, supply list covered. Christmas week, same deal. 2 families get $75 or maybe $100 each for toys for the kids or clothes or whatever they want to do. And the membership fee will cover pretty much all of that. And even though I won't make what I can make on some items that I sell on eBay now or sell on their own outside of Facebook, it really won't matter because it'll still be turning at least some sort of profit. And with that buffer to fall back on, it'll be perfectly fine. So people will be getting better stuff. They'll be getting it for cheap. They'll be getting discounts. They'll be getting prizes. I can breathe a little bit and finally get some things on my house taken care of that are falling apart. I've mentioned before my daughter's dance tuition is behind $700 freaking dollars. How I got that far behind, I don't know, but it is. I need to catch it up, or she won't be able to be in the recital. My fiance's car needs a ton of work. It's needed it for over a year now. It needs several things, and I've had people line up to do it a few times, and they back out on me. Before it falls apart, I need her car fixed. I just got my piece of crap on the road, and every light on the dash is on, both brake lights, the engine light, the airbag light, but at least it drives. It'll just put me in a little bit better place, but it'll also be more beneficial for the people in the group. So, me being in Dinwiddie, Virginia, you might be wondering, why the hell is he giving us this long spiel about this group, and most of us are nowhere near him. Hey, all along, I've offered the option of shipping with anything in my group. I used to have a couple that lived 45, 50 minutes away from here, and if it was something small or reasonably sized and they cover the shipping, hey, I'll ship it. I don't care. I ship eBay stuff all the time, so as long as it's paid for and shipping's covered, you can be in my group too. Or if you want to just pay the membership fee and be part of the weekly drawing, that's okay with me too. Well, like I said, it's going to be 20 bucks for the rest of the year. You can send it PayPal, you can send it in the mail, however you want to do it, if you're interested. If you're not interested, all I ask is please tell somebody about it. I've got almost 3,700 people currently in my group, the original group. I would like to get to at least half of that number in the new group before the first of the month. That will give me a comfortable start where I can do what I say I'm going to do and want to do. Especially when Mother's Day is coming up. You know, I want to be able to take care of the mothers. I give these as examples to people when they say, that's a lot of money. Yeah, hell yeah, it's a lot of money. But by the time, you know, I make sure I have equipment necessary to move a lot of stuff and move it quick when I need to move it. That means not having to rent a truck, not having to borrow a truck, not having to put a bunch of gas in something that's not mine, or put off or lose out on opportunities. I see the opportunity, I got the money, I got the means to handle it, I can get it and go. I'm on Facebook, and a lot of people seem to have a trouble disconnecting the fact that it's on Facebook, but I want to charge something for it because now there's 1,000 Aunt Bees and Uncle Bobs selling their crap on Facebook, and it's really pretty much that. It's like little knickknacks or one book or salt and pepper shaker. I've tried to be so far above all that the entire time, and I'm falling into that same trap, and I don't want to because I need to be better than that. I love what I do. I love dealing with the people. The schedules of everybody else in the house does not allow for me to, quote, get a real job. It's absolutely impossible, even if I wanted to, but I don't want to. What is that, a squirrel? Yeah, it's a squirrel. I like what I do, and what I can do is plenty profitable when things are the way they're supposed to be. But my daughter's got to be on the bus at 7:50 in the morning. She gets off the bus at 4:30 in the afternoon. 3 days a week, I got to pick her up from school at 4:30 in the afternoon. 2 days a week, I got to get her to dance. One at 7 o'clock, one at 6 o'clock. Plus, we have a 2-year-old around the clock now. Plus, we have 3 dogs and a cat that need to be fed, and 2 of them take medicine. Fiance works 3 days a week, different days every single week, long shifts plus school. Dude, I can't work a job. There's no way I could work a job. It'd have to be overnight, and then I would never sleep. Even if I went somewhere making $10, $12 an hour, by the time they take out taxes and I pay a babysitter or somebody to cover all these pickups and drop-offs and kids, they ain't got no money. And I'm out 40, 45 hours for the effort. It's not even sensible. So, I do love what I do. And I want to do it, but I need to do it bigger than I have been. So, anybody out there in YouTube that's watching this that knows me or has friends that might be interested, I know you guys like the lottery. So, this is far better odds than any scratch ticket. The prizes might not be what you can win on a scratch ticket, but let's be real. Hitting big prizes on scratch tickets doesn't happen that often. If you pay $20 now and $30 in January, you got almost 2 full years of a 1 in 1,500 to 2,000 chance, 52 times. So, think about it. If you want to join, you can send me the payment. You can request entry into the group. I'll put a link to it down below. I'll put a link to my current group down below. If you want to look. I don't have a lot on there this week, and half of what's on there is some crap somebody dropped off for me to sell for them. It's not stuff I would ever put up there on my own. It's stuff that I would literally give away, because believe me, I give lots away. I give clothes and food and household stuff and toys to people all the time, and only the people who are going to take it and give it to people, you know, disperse it out to people in need. I've got a couple people I give clothing to, and they take them to men's shelters and women's shelters and kids' homes, and outfit kids and people in need with clothes. I give tons of food to certain people that either take it to food banks or take it to families in need. Anytime I get a load of toys, unless it's something like vintage or whatever, just standard toy stuff, I have a couple of people I call, they come get it, and they take it to people that know they have kids in need of toys that don't have anything or don't have much. So I might not sling out the cash to everybody because I don't have it for myself, or otherwise I would. But this guy tries to do a good job of being as charitable as possible, taking care of people. Because I got a kid, technically 2 right now, you know, and they're my world. And I hate when there's ever a time they have to go without anything, and I want to be able to provide it. You know, I said I wasn't going to get into personal stuff, but hell, we're 24 minutes almost. You know, my life and my upbringing wasn't the best. Me and my brother and sister, 3 different dads. Probably 8 to 10 different addresses between my birth and 10, 12 years old. You know, it was a freaking nightmare. You know, my father died young. He was an alcoholic. My grandmother died when I was young. That was my heart. That was my world. You know, and me and my fiance have fairly similar stories. You know, my parents were abusive, verbally, physically. Her parents were verbally and physically abusive. Both had alcoholics in the mix. Both had pretty crappy childhoods and youth. You know, a lot about life that I should have learned between 10 and 20, I didn't learn until after that. You know, what you're supposed to do, talk, how you're supposed to act around girls and crap like that. I didn't know what to do. I was super stupid and awkward with the girls back in the day, and it took until I was almost 20 before, you know, I tried to figure some stuff out on my own, and even then it was less than stellar. But, you know, had a real bad marriage. It lasted several years, but it just left a bad taste in my mouth, and things there probably could have been a whole lot different, but you know, I'm glad they weren't, because I've got what I want and who I want, and I'm where I want to be. I love my girls. I want to do right by them. They deserve it. You know, I want to get married. We should have been married a long time ago. But, you know, we're poor white trash. Really, truth be told, I mean, we ain't got nothing. We got a house, but it needs so much work, and I can't afford none of it. Need floors replaced. Need carpet replaced. Somebody set our deck on fire last year. Don't know who. We were in the house. It just, something set it on fire. And I haven't been able to fix that. The front porch is falling apart. I need garage doors. I need my lawnmower fixed because my grass is 2 feet tall. I don't want anybody to hand anything to me. I really don't. I mean, would it be nice? Hell yeah, it'd be nice one time just to catch a break. Because I ain't never caught a break. We ain't got nobody. We got each other. And that's a lot for love. Bon Jovi. I want to do it myself, and I can do it myself. My example, God, I totally forgot about this. My example I give to people when talking about me charging money to be in this group, but what you're going to get back out of it. I want $30 a year, once, per person. There's auction houses around here, Cannon's, Dixon's, Bidsmith, At Your Bidding, eBid Local. The majority of them work online. You go online, you bid on stuff. When it's over, they charge your credit card. So say you spend $200. Most of them charge 15% buyer's premium. So that's $35 just for that purchase on top of your $200. Plus tax, which is, you know, it's another $10 or so, $11. So if you buy 4 times in a year and spend $200 each time, it's 160 something, 70 something dollars or so, 180 something dollars, just in fees and tax. Not with me. One time, $30. No tax. I pay my own taxes. I claim what I spend. I claim what I take in. Uncle Sam bends me over and takes what he wants, and we do it again next year. Even storage auctions now, the ones online charge 15%. The ones in person charge 10%. Because they got a guy that comes from out of state to do the auctions, which is ridiculous. I need to get into that and charge 8%. So all these other places, you know, are raking in thousands of dollars a week, every week, in fees. You know, eBid will do a 6-figure auction once in a while. That's $15,000 in buyer's premiums that particular week when they do that. I need to get down with that, but I'll be cool with the $30 a person. Point is, I need to get people in there, and I need to get them in there quick. I need to get in a lot of them. You know, my goal, I'd like to have 3,000 or 4,000 people in there. I know I'm not going to hear from them every week. They'll all be in the running for a prize every week. As soon as I can figure out a really good way to have all those names in one place. It's going to take me a while to get them all in the group because I'd have to do everything by myself until I can get this done and get an employee who can help me keep up. Anyway, I've talked long enough. Half you guys probably ain't even watching anymore. I hope you have. You know, this channel, I want to do something bigger and better with the channel. I mean, I know a lot of you guys a little bit now, some more than others. You know, and I enjoy it. I like watching other people have the chance of changing their life. I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want to be a not broke heir. Just want to wake up one morning before I'm old and go, holy crap, I don't owe anybody any money today. So, if you're interested in helping me get there, hit the link below. Check out my current group. You can go down to the bottom and look at lists of things that have sold in the past and what they sold for. It's not been great this year so far. I mean, there's been a couple okay weeks. But the new group, it's where it's at, hopefully. Love to get a bunch of people in there, so the more you can spread the word, the more I would really appreciate it. I'll throw this out there for what it's worth. My PayPal email address is in my intro, which, like I mentioned before, took a freaking eternity to figure out how to do and how to blend it in with a video to make it one video. But, you know, anybody is interested in possibly being of assistance with any of the above mentioned issues. I mean, I got a mile-long list. Our heat pump's been blown for 2 years, and the insurance company shafted us on the check. They're supposed to make 2 payments. Half of the estimate up front, half of the estimate when the work was done. Well, they took almost $1,800 out of the first check for the deductible and depreciation, whatever the hell that means. So I still need to come up with $1,500 out of pocket to pay for the first half of the work on the heat pump. So they'll come do the work, and then the insurance company will pony up the other half of the money, and it'll be done. But anybody wants to throw a quarter or 50 cents my way, I won't say no. That's not what I'm after. But we ain't got nobody else to ask for anything. Her family's on disability. Me and my mother are not on good terms right now, involving this 2-year-old kid, and my sister, and the whole thing. It's a nightmare. Really, I want to try and push for us to be able to get her permanently. That would be the best thing for her. But anyway, my PayPal email address is there. If you just want to genuinely help out, by all means. Outside of that, that's about it, you know. If anybody from anywhere across the country wants to join the group, totally fine by me. Just find me on Facebook. I'll put that link down below too, my Facebook link. Just send me a message on there. I don't really do friend requests. I don't need to know what 5,000 people did when they got up, or what their kids' puke looked like, or what time they put their shoes on, or how regular bowel movements they're having today. I care about people. I don't care that much. So, I mean, even the people in my group, except for a very, very select few, we're not friends on Facebook. It's just too much to keep up with. So, I'll put a link to my Facebook, though. You can go to my Facebook page, check it out. You can go to my Messenger. You can go to Messenger and send me a message if you want to join. If you want to join, let me know. PayPal. And then request to join, and you'll be in. Just bear with me, because if it does pick up like I hope it will, then it's going to take me a little bit of time to get everybody organized and paid and in, and the whole thing. But anyway, so hopefully I'll be grabbing a couple tickets. Supposed to get up with a friend of mine later. He's usually the one who gives me some tickets. See if I can get you something tonight to look at besides this ugly grill. So, yep, that's it. Oh my God, 33 minutes. Nobody's going to watch this. Nobody at all. Anyway, alright. Appreciate you guys. I'll be back. Y'all have a good evening. Got to go check this report card. Peace.